Wanted to welcome and introduce Ranti. She is actually one of the directors for the Afro-Caribbean Food Bank. She's been a social worker for over a decade, a strong advocate in the community for families, and as an African woman herself, she's a strong advocate for the community. So Ranti, can you come up and say a couple words?
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here today. As we celebrate the launch of Afro-Caribbean Food Bank. We are partnering with our Edmonton Food Bank as well. They're one of our supporters and a sponsor as well. Where do I start? So I am deeply honored to stand before you and share this exciting milestone with our incredible community partners and support. First, I would like to acknowledge and thank Canadian Imperial College, 8 Pillars, Dr. Inamdi, Wa Salon, Scotia Bank, and all of our sponsors and donors and partners. So like I said, where do we start? The Afro-Caribbean Food Bank is more than just a place to access food. It's a beacon of hope, a hub for connection, and a vital resources for many in our community. During COVID, we see what COVID did to most of us. We lost our jobs, some of us lost our life. Food was a really big deal. So during COVID time, we recognized the gap between having cultural appropriate food and having a food that people are familiar with. So during COVID, Canadian Imperial College and some of our community in Edmonton started this on a low scale. During COVID until date, we recognize the growing need within Afro-Caribbean and African community for cultural appropriate food support, a need that goes beyond nutrition and into the very heart of identity. We understand food is culture, food is connection, and for many newcomers and marginalized families, having access to familiar food brings comfort, dignity, and empowerment as well. So at Afro-Caribbean Food Bank, we just don't provide food. We also provide connection for families, giving them integrity to navigate their way in Canada. We understand cultural shock, the weather, the language, the people, and now knowing that food is also one of the biggest things, so that is why we created Afro-Caribbean Food Bank, to provide an access for people to have food that they are familiar with, while they slowly integrate into Canadian system. This food bank is a community-driven initiative. It has been built by us and for us, but is inclusive to all, to everyone that wants to learn, that want to connect. The strength of this initiative lies in the people, the volunteers, the supporters, the communities, the people we serve. Together, we are fostering a resilience, celebrating culture, and most importantly, addressing food insecurity. As we officially launch today, our vision is to grow this initiative, expand our reach, and ensure no family in need is left behind. With your support, we aim to create a sustainable, impactful model that strengthens community ties and promote equity. We encourage you to support through donation, volunteers, make a difference. Together, we are not just providing food, but also restoring hope, pride, and opportunity. Let us continue to build this legacy of community, culture, and care. Thank you all for being here today.
And I think they're going to come here a little later on. I first of all want to really thank you for starting this event with Land Acknowledgement. It is so important that as Edmontonians, that we continue to remind ourselves that that the land that we have come to build our lives has always been First Nations and Métis and Inuit community land, and that TD6 and our commitment to reconciliation and that acknowledgement is so important for us to live to our commitment to work better and find different ways and better ways of building a city that belongs to everyone, that allows everyone to be successful. So I really want to thank you for doing so. I also want to thank each and every one of you for your generosity. We know that 1 in 4 Edmontonians struggle with food insecurity, that they have less or nutritious food or appropriate food to feed themselves and feed their families. And we all know that when we don't have enough nutritious food to eat, the impact of that on well-being is huge. Not only the well-being of the individuals, but also the well-being of the community. We all suffer when people living in poverty are deprived of basic necessities such as food. So your work today is not only that you're showing generosity and compassion toward the rest of the community members, but you're also helping build resilient communities and resilient people by giving them the support. So I really want to thank you, each and every one of you, for stepping up and setting up the Afro-Caribbean Food Bank, and also partnering with Edmonton Food Bank. Edmonton Food Bank is integral to our city because they do support thousands of families who are unable to have enough food, and now that you're going to be able to work with them, at the same time provide culturally appropriate food that is also very, very important. So thank you so much for doing so. As your city councillor, as your mayor, we always focus on ensuring that people who have the least amount of means, people who live with low income or middle income, that they're supported, that they have access to affordable services in our city. So we are investing in public transit that allows people to move around the city, because buying and maintaining a personal vehicle is very, very expensive. It costs household close to $10,000 per year to have private transportation. So that's why investing in public transit improves people's affordability and allow people to have access to good jobs, to community services and community amenities and community connection. Public transit has proven to be a good social mobility investment where you can have access to education, have access to better job that allows you to uplift yourself and out of poverty and many other challenges. We're also working with community to ensure that our cultural facilities, our recreational facilities remain affordable. I'm very proud to tell you that we have a leisure access program. That program allows any family or individual who's living below the poverty line, they have free access to all the cultural and recreational facilities in our city. And last year, more than 100,000 Edmontonians had free access to our rec centers. That's how we actually are helping with affordability for those who struggle the most. And there's many other programs such as libraries are free for anyone to use. Our green spaces, our access to some of the The support programming is also available as well. So we work very closely with community. I'm so proud that we have such a strong leadership from the African Caribbean communities here in Edmonton, that the way you're stepping up to help each other. And so with that, thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming together to set up this very important service to the community and working with the Edmonton Food Bank. And we will continue to be with you, continue to support you whichever way we can. So with that, thank you thank you each and every one of you, and thank you for all the good work you do.
I just had your invitation and I decided to come and support you, because starting everything is not easy. So you need to stand firm and tolerate some things for you to be successful. That's why I'm here to support you.
Thank you.
No, so my name is Janice Irwin, and I'm the MLA for right here, Edmonton Highlands, Norwood. In fact, fun fact, my house is just that way, a few blocks. I guess I should tell you my exact address, but reasons. That's right. Yeah, coffee at my house later. But I say that because this is my community, like it is yours, and I know when Sharif and the other MLAs heard about the Afro-Caribbean Food Bank, we were just really honored and proud to be able to support you, because, and I know Sharif will talk about this a little bit, but a lot of the work that we do in the legislature is trying to stand up and fight around issues of affordability. Because my constituents right here in Parkdale and throughout my riding of Edmonton Highlands, Norwood, are struggling. A lot of them are. And they're finding it harder and harder to make ends meet with the rising costs of housing, the rising costs of utilities, car insurance. Don't worry, I won't get too political here. But did you know the government just raised your car insurance rates by 15%? Anyways, and of course food, right? Food insecurity and the cost of groceries is becoming a really growing issue for folks. And so I wanted to just express that the work that you're doing here is needed more than ever. And I wanted to also point out that a number of my colleagues wanted to join me today. The wonderful Sharif is of course here, but David Shepherd fell ill, and he wanted to, I said that I would pass on his congratulations, and so too our first ever black woman MLA, Rhiannon Hoyle. She, shout out to Rhiannon, she's wonderful. She also was unable to be here today, but noting that, we did want to present the organizers of the Afro-Caribbean Food Bank with a special commemoration from the Legislative Assembly of Alberta, and on behalf of us as well as our leader Nahed Nenshi. And so if we could get some folks up here, and Sharif, we would like to formally present you with this commemorative scroll.
Thank you for the opportunity, and a big thank you for organizing such a wonderful initiative. It's timely. As I was getting ready, I was reading an article yesterday that came out today, the first day yesterday, that the prices of food for individual Canadian family will go by $800 per year in 2025. That is on average nationally. The challenge is that those who are struggling are going to face more struggles. I think this is something that is needed. I wish we didn't need it, but the reality is that the need for support during this time is so crucial and important. One of the things is that in my previous role at the Africa Center, we did similar type of work in terms of food hampers that is culturally appropriate during the COVID time, which was community driven. Ayo is here, he was one of our key leaders on that initiative. And we didn't want to continue because it shouldn't. But the reality is that the number of people turning to food banks have increased significantly. In the Afro-Caribbean culture, food is not only food, but it's also part of the fabric as a community. That's how we gather, that's how as a community walk together. That's what it feels like to be a family or inclusion. But people are now employing different strategies of either not having people around you when you're eating, or skipping some food, or preserving for children and compromising the quality of a nutritional food that somebody will be taking. And that was very clear. The report that came out of Calgary Foundation, which was talking on quality of life in the summer, that has highlighted one of the things that people are looking into in terms of when it comes to food. So a big thank you for doing this. And I think we say it takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a whole community to undertake such initiative. And I thank you for stepping up as volunteers and putting the efforts together. I don't want to continue speaking on it. I have a lot to say about it, but affordability is a key issue. When people cannot afford, one of the things that, one of the indicators is that they either skip meals or reduce the quality of meals, or to some extent send children to school when they are not well fed. So again, thanks for the volunteers who put together the efforts, and looking forward to see how we collectively can work together as a community and to go through these difficult times of affordability. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is IBK from Black Business Edmonton, and we are here at the Afro-Caribbean Food Bank. We love this initiative because it's creating opportunities for our community. As you can see, there's a lot of food items and supplies around here. So proud of this initiative because it's very community intensive, and then the website was actually created by our organization, and one of the things we do is we promote businesses, we promote events, and we also advocate for community initiatives like this. So it's great to have opportunities like this. So if you want to learn more about the initiative, please go on our website. It is acfoodbank.ca, and then if you want to show your support, you can actually donate, or even donate by food, monetary, or even volunteer for all the upcoming initiatives. But it's very great to have something like this going on in our community, and as a launch today, we hope this will be the beginning of many more success to come in the future. Thanks everyone.
Okay, so my name is Esther Nana Aruba Asabil, the founder and CEO of Ghana First Alberta, and I am here today representing my country. Glad to be part of this initiative, and I'm very proud that today we have this kind of initiative here in Edmonton, Alberta, the first of its nature in Edmonton, Alberta. And I must say kudos to the organizer for everything that she's been able to push through, and I'm just praying, of course, with our support, we're going to make sure that this comes to stay. Thank you so much, African Food Bank. God bless you.
CEO roundtable, financial stability, and all those good things that we do in the community.
And it's not just for folks who are part of the Afro-Caribbean.
No, it's for all, everybody.
Awesome. That's so wonderful.
Yeah, it is for everybody, anybody. Please support and encourage people to come out, because I understand sometimes we have the barriers and stigma, like, oh, I don't want people to know. We've all been in that struggle. So let's support and encourage one of us to reach out. Yeah.
I like.
Oh, sorry. No. And pick up, usually we do 4 times a month, every Thursday. And like I said earlier in my speech, we're partnering with Edmonton Food Bank. They've been a great support, so this is also one of the depot as well. They use our place for depot for pickup, and we're working in partnership, which is a great thing. That's what we want in our community, to continue to grow and work as a partner.
So just to add to what she said.
Thursdays, every Thursday, 10 to 5.
Just to add to what she said, if you want to donate as well and you find it difficult to get here, you could call us. We pick up as well.
Okay,
we pick
lovely.
up. Yeah.
Also, quick question. I'm the president of the Guinea community. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Just coming see from Africa Center. Africa community is like a small space for everybody.
Right.
If we can work on that one, that will be great. Fit
Okay.
everybody inside.
Right.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Sorry guys, we have one of the president of Sudanese community in our midst, South Sudanese. You know, such a great supporter too. We work with Nigerian president and also other nation president as well. So we have Mr. Jimmy in the house. Welcome.
This is a very good program that has started. She has done something that has not been done in the city of Edmonton. And if every single African that came to this city had the same idea, we shouldn't have our African newcomers struggling with the food cans, because we are Africans and we want to real food. You know what I mean? So I really congratulate you, and then we will support you in any way we can. Thank you so much.
My name is Dr. Elizabeth Smith from the Citadel International Church. I'm blown away by what I've seen here. It's a great initiative. We're so proud of what God is doing in the community, in the black community. It's a wonderful initiative whereby people can come get food for free in this season where there is so much recession in the country, where people are struggling with accommodation, with food. This is a wonderful initiative. I want to implore you, if you've not come here, make sure you come. Make sure you come. I'm passionate about giving. That's my core ministry. I'm excited for Afro-Caribbean Food Bank. This is one of the first black food bank in the city of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. You can't afford not to come. I see people going out with different bags and they are smiling and living, smiling, laughing and rejoicing. Make sure you come every Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. God bless you. Dr. Liz.
Yeah, my name is Lara and I'm so happy, I'm so glad to be here to support this program. And there's been gap in a lot of services for black people and the Afro-Caribbean community, and I'm glad that this is happening and there's choices for people to make. You know, as a social worker, I've referred a lot of people to food banks, but sometimes that doesn't mean their needs, because most of them are not familiar with some food over there. But this is a great initiative for our African descent, and especially newcomers that are struggling. They can come in here and we have a variety of food here they can choose from. And thank you so much for the donor, and we hope to see more of you guys. Check out the website and scan the code and make sure you donate. Your donation is highly appreciated.
Okay, this is really, really amazing for a few reasons, because I think first of all, the location is very strategic. It's very accessible, but also most importantly is that the owner or the founder really understands the Afro-Caribbean culture and what they need in terms of food. So to know that the African Caribbean people have a space where they can come and access affordable foods that are cultural is amazing. So well done, Ranti. And I'm glad that she received so much support from, different communities, and I hope that we can continue to support this amazing cause.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Today was a really, really busy day. I'm so happy and honored for everybody being here today. We had our mayor, our beautiful MLAs, our leaders from the community, and most especially the community members themselves. They were here. I feel so excited, all the support from all community members. For example, I have so many names, Jimmy from Sudanese, from Guinea, Nigeria president, and Cameroon president. We have people from Kasua herself actually came. We have Mama Gape, we have Food Plug. I'm really excited. I thank God for this. This is really good. Our aim is to continue to support our community. Like I said, this is for us, by us, and we grow beyond what we think. We can, start making waves in Abada and then establishing, supporting ourselves. Thank you.